300 miles underway at CMS.
That outside has just really struggled to get going. Saw Zilic spin the tires a little bit. Byron's trying to help him, but it's almost making the situation worse.
Yeah, and Sheldon Creed went to the outside of Swallich there. He's getting swallowed up. Swallich is struggling on the top side. I think that started with Zilic spinning the tires or just not going there, and it sort of backed up that whole outside lane.
Get a good look at what happened here. You see the 88 on the outside just spun the tires, and once you lose that momentum, everybody's trying to be patient there, but also trying just to give a little bit of a push to everybody. Take a look at that left rear tire right here. You see how far that's sticking out of the body. That means that something within that track bar setup that holds the rear end square in the car has moved over, and it's just rubbing on the body. Oh, look at the 88. Wow. He is so sideways still trying to hang on to it. Byron packed a bunch of air on him, getting into the corner.
I mean, you talk about the wheels being turned to the right. It was full-on slide for the 88 of Connor Zilic. Getting a lesson from, it's kind of like a teammate, right? And the 17 of William Byron.
He's not giving it to him, though.
He's falling back.
Yeah.
Second pole of the season. His other came at a 1.5 mile track as well, Miami, and first caution of the afternoon for the 5. It's Chris Wright who gets turned around.
Well, I don't know if you saw the moment the 5 car had in practice. It was an incredible save that Chris had off of turn 2 earlier today.
He's running 33rd.
Oh, yeah, that started early. Oh, my.
Let's have to see if Zilic can time this out a little bit better, right? It's a great opportunity for him to see if he can get the power down just a little bit better. You see still a little bit of wheel spin, but not as bad. That inside just has a little more grip.
But it's still stacked up that outside lane. You saw Justin Allgaier and that's Christian Eckes who popped to the outside, trying to go around others in the third groove.
That kind of middle is where we saw almost everybody qualify. It's very forgiving. You can get to the throttle and drive up the racetrack as Byron clears him coming off turn 2.
You notice something here. Byron goes high, power move. Did you see Zilic painting the line? I mean, those left tires right down there. 88 drives through to second. What a tough restart for Taylor Gray.
This is Eckes getting to the outside wall. That's a little harder than you want.
Aggressive, yeah.
Oh,
3 wide, times 2. Outside, blue and orange Toyota, the 19 Chase Briscoe, making his first Xfinity start since 2022. Back behind him, 27 Jeb Burton on those tires, and the caution is out. Second time today.
Taylor Gray shows right behind him. That bottom definitely launches really well. Although the 88 did pretty good that time.
Third time's the charm, right? Really good restart.
3 shots in 10 minutes. He adapted to what he needed to do right there.
Taylor Gray with a peek inside in the 54 to no avail. Byron able to shoot out for the top spot. Bad luck, crashes, engine failures, wrong place, wrong time. They have had speed, and we know how talented he is. And there's contact with another rookie. Taylor Gray and the 16 of Eckes get together. And last year's Rookie of the Year waiting in the wings. The 2 is Jesse Love. You see Love sliding through the corner?
He's hanging on to it somehow. All these cars are just all over the place. We talked about in practice how loose they all were when they fired off of the truck. A lot of teams have to make big adjustments. We're seeing that continue into the race. Cars sliding around all over the place, led by the rear end of the race car normally.
Man that won the championship 2017 driving for Junior Motorsports. Gonna win his 8th career stage and his 2nd of the season. Also won one at Circuit of the Americas when he was a runner-up in that 17 car. And here come the front runners into the Echo Park Automotive restart zone.
Allgaier did pretty good on the outside. Got a push from Connor Zilic, and I think the 17's gonna have to really pay attention to Justin right here, because I think the 7 might have had the best car at the end of that run.
Look at Mayer making it happen. 41 outside lane. Sanchez having a great day.
I love when you're the one attacking and you're trying to guess which way they're going to go as we look at, Zilic into the outside of Taylor Gray, or the inside of his car, right in front of Zilic there, into the door, basically. That was as wild as you want to get. Once again, the 88 buzzes the right rear tire, and he'll probably just continue on and pass it.
That 54's gotten into someone. Now he's had someone get into him. As you see, the 88 was able to clear him. A little courtesy wave.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
Appreciate that.
Let's look at this. One more time. And, oh no.
I tell you,
black streaks on the ground.
Good.
Continue on.
Replay was even more impressive than it was live, actually.
'16th in the playoff standings, really a fringe playoff contender on points, and they had some great finishes that could put them in that position. If they can keep that up, that's a big deal for Sam Hunt Racing.
The thing that I've been impressed with Dean Thompson is that he doesn't try to get too much out of it. Like, he gets everything out of it, but doesn't step over the line.
Today, Byron hitting him right between the eyes. First time Byron going to get the sweep in his Xfinity Series career. And it's the 6th stage win for that 17 car in 2025. Allgaier is second. Zilich hangs on to third, but good stage points for Taylor Gray, much needed. Allgaier in charge of the field as we hit the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. Love getting with it.
Big move to the outside there. Yeah, but it's not going to pay off at all.
Momentum right there. Yeah, he pulled out a line a little quick, and Sammy Smith's going to slide up in front of him now. It has kind of single filed out, and that's actually benefited the 17 as you watch him. Look at that, ooh, all the way below that line right there. There's so much grip when you can get hooked on it right. Exit of turn 4 as he slides up in front of Jeb Burton.
At the end of stage 2, he came on the radio, I think it was Channel 2, and just said he finally figured out how to get to the top and run it well in 3 and 4, and that has paid dividends for them. He's been one of the better cars up there here since this restart and able to use that momentum to get by his teammates.
Is on pit road. The 7 will have to react to that. We saw at Texas they reacted too late to the 88 of Kyle Larson there and ended up giving up the lead and losing a lot of time. What ended up getting him crashed was maybe just trying too hard to get back to the field and catch back up to Kyle Larson. So you don't want to give someone a big advantage, especially the tire fall off here.
He got bitten by a speeding penalty last year in this race in the final stage. So crew chief Jim Tolan reminding him, be very careful with your speed here. He said he was tight at the apex of 1 and 2. 3 and 4 were really good though. He just lacked a little lateral, but overall not bad as they put 4 fresh Goodyear tires on the lead. Oh, and we're slow, a little bit of slow as they put tape on the front. Slow on the left side for the 7.
And it's either going to be Mayer or Smith that are the first car 1 lap down.
About to see a crush panel exit this race car, most likely. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, there's Carcass, and there's the crush panel.
So it'll be 22 cars on the lead lap. Everybody coming through the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. Justin Allgaier out front in the 7.
7 got a great restart. He's able to take control of this race. He can go wherever he wants right now. The 88 actually hung on pretty good on the outside. He's going to have a pretty big run down the backstretch. Can he do anything with it?
Look at Dean Thompson, guys. 26. How great is he on this restart? You play the strategy right. You come down pit road after running it long. Fresher tires. He's fighting for second.
Awesome.
This is outstanding. Harrison Burton, who we haven't talked about. He hit the wall.
Yeah, he pushed Zilich up high. Zilich got a little bit too high and then got into the wall.
You kind of even get more frustrated because you think, hey, I've been here all day.
Right. Where'd you come from?
Of Sam
right.
Looks like the right front went down on the entry. Yeah, and it's where did you come from and why do you want? Oh, my goodness. Sammy Smith went around, and then this gets really close.
.25 struggling to get going. Brandon Jones thinks better of getting to the outside of Zilich. God, Zilich is going to be in a tough position right here.
This is a big move for Sheldon Creed, the outside of Dean Thompson.
He's back up to third now, but he's a second behind, and he's going to have to race here a little bit again with his buddy Dean Thompson.
And he's going to need need to make quick work of this, of Dean Thompson. He's got to get to that clean air. He's got to clear him off 4. That was
hoping for a little mulligan right there. Like, hey, pay me the favor back right now.
Give me a little racing room, please. They hungry and they thought it was a piece of cracker, like a Lance cracker.
They need a snack.
Oh, my goodness. So has Nick Sanchez. He's up 8 spots since the restart right here. Oh, wow. I didn't even see that. My goodness.
Wow.
What a camera shot.
Sideways. Carson Quabble's going to be able to clear both of those guys.
Sideways.
And it's no surprise Justin's at the point. JRM has won all 3 of the mile-and-a-half races this season. Justin winning 2 of them at Vegas and Miami. Where is the driver of the 7's head right now? Take a listen to the radio.
And we'll interrupt you on that, Kim, because the caution is out 7th time today.
Lulled into a sense of security running that top side. And you see all that sealer on there. That's the bumps. You can almost see the ripples in the racetrack. And sometimes if you just overcook it a little bit, that right rear starts to almost hop as we go on board with Nick Sanchez. Look, you see that wiggle hop, and then the car's gone. You've overheated the rear tires.
We return to the green flag. Here they are in the Echo Park Automotive restart zone.
Nick went to the top, but Jesse Love was there. He catches Blaine Perkins. We got a big wreck here. Bunch
Debris
of cars
going everywhere. Blaine Perkins, Harrison Burton. And the Wheeling caution lights are on for an 8th time today.
There was some room up there. It actually looked like, if you look right here, he's going to get to the outside of the 31 as they go through that little dog leg. Looks like Nick actually kind of went to the left, maybe trying to...
Well, and it's Brandon Jones moving up to the middle as well that caught Blaine.
Here we go again at Charlotte.
Outside did pretty good
Great
right here.
Start by Jeb. Sanchez pops to the outside again. The 3rd row. Let's see if he can gather any momentum up there.
A little bit of a tire rub on Zilich.
Oh, we got
Catherine Legg, 32. Caution is out again. Half a dozen laps remain to settle it at Charlotte.
Jeb got a solid restart there, but didn't allow the 48 to the outside. He's going to try and stick it almost 4 wide at one point. Zilich on the bottom there, smoking that left rear. Nick with momentum on the outside.
Yeah, Sanchez in a great position. He's going to have all this momentum down the backstretch. I just wonder, will Zilich's tire make it to the end? It looked like it was rubbed really bad through turns 1 and 2. See William Byron get on the back of the 7, tries to give him a little help. He knows this whole race, the winner is going to be determined right here. Allgaier does a great job on the bottom.
From all of them.
Wow.
Sanchez had a big push there too. Byron up to 2nd. Allgaier getting away. Sieg sliding all over the place, hangs on to it.
What a save!
He's going to get some momentum on the outside. Look at the speed of the 17. Allgaier is helpless right there.
Contact nearly gets away from Allgaier. White flag in the air. William Byron leads with 1 to go. Next flag ends the race.
What a move by Byron getting to his outside.
Dominated early. Speeding penalty put him behind the 8 ball, but in overtime, William Byron going to deliver it home. Here comes the 17 back. Caution is out. Race is over. William Byron, your winner.
That's it, baby. Let's go, Lacey boys.
Jeb Burton wrecking here across the start-finish line on the pit road.